Hey everybody, I'm Chad, one of the hosts of Cardboard of the Rings, a podcast about Lord of the Rings, the card game, which is a living card game by Fantasy Flight Games. I got a video for you today. I'm going to be playing the first quest from the Collector's Edition using one of the two decks. I have not played that quest yet, and I have not played either of the two decks that came with the set, so I'm really excited. It's going to be kind of my initial reaction of how the deck works, how the quest works. The first quest is supposed to be a quest you can use to introduce new players into the game, so I'm expecting it to be on the easier side, but also I think it's going to be really good to teach new players how to play. So I'm going to treat it a little bit like a tutorial. I won't go into all the action windows and all the minutiae of all the rules, but we should be covering all the major phases of the game, the broad strokes, if you will. So this video, I'm hoping to keep it somewhat short so you can show it to somebody who hasn't played the game before. Maybe they can get a quick overview of how the gameplay goes. And I'm really looking forward to it. I think this is going to be really fun. I've never recorded myself playing a live game before, so forgive any technical difficulties. It is Cardboard of the Rings, after all. I mean, what would Cardboard of the Rings be without technical difficulties? I need to come up with some way to decide which deck do I want to play.
If someone were to ask me, which I note they're not, I'd say take the Tactics Lore deck. These three heroes will take you through the terrible quests ahead of you. For this quest, you'll need healing, encounter deck scrying, weapons, tactical events, alternate art that was just replaced with even more alternate art, and my axe. No, Gimli. For this quest you will need leadership and spirit. Myself and two other strong heroes will get you through this quest with our courage, sneaky wizards, shiny jewelry, cards you don't care that get discarded, and other cards that look very similar to other cards. We will be the champions of this quest. Let the ring bearer decide.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let the grog-drinking, pipe-smoking halfling keep deciding the fate of other people's lives. I guess I will just, catch.
You have made a very wise choice. Now, let leadership lead the way. The quest is the other direction. Don't tell the elf. It'll literally be the first thing I say to him when I see him.
All right, let's go. So the first thing you want to do when you set up a game of Lord of the Rings, LCG, is you place your heroes down and you set your starting threat. So he's a 9, he's a 9, he's a 12, so 9 plus 9 plus 12 is, wow, 30. Caleb says you can start with 30 with this deck. Okay, so I'm setting my threat tracker to 30. That's going to sit right here. I'm using only stuff that comes with this Collector's Edition. So it's supposed to be a starter set. So then the next thing we do is we draw our opening hand of 6 cards. I've already shuffled this pretty good, but I'll give it one more shuffle. So you draw your starting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. Okay, my opening hand. I have Feely, Arwen, a Test of Will, Beaufort, Unexpected Courage, and Keely. Wow, I got Feely and Keely in the opening hand. That kind of sucks. Okay, nope, I don't like that. I don't like that. Unexpected Courage was good, but you know, the Feely Keely, there's just one of each, and when you play one, you get to search your deck and put the other one in play. So having one in hand really is counterproductive, really. It really screws up their ability. That's not what you want. Plus also, I didn't really like the rest of the hand. I would have liked more leadership cards. I gotta keep this one. This is my mulligan. So whatever this is, I gotta keep. Okay, Cram. That's a free readying attachment. Test of will to cancel a one revealed. There's Feely, Clever Stone to boost some willpower. Orphan, he is unique Sylvan. He's pretty good. And another Test of Will. Okay, great. Good. I even got the right, I got the leadership one. I got Feely, which is easier to play. So I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep this hand. Now we do the setup of the quest. So you place down your quest card and you read it. It says, marauding goblins have raided a woodman village on the eaves of Mirkwood Forest. The goblins killed the guards and took many of the villagers captive. Those left behind beg you to rescue their loved ones. Okay, I'm going to search the encounter deck, which I already did for these two cards. I pulled them off, put them aside. I've given this a shuffle. I'll give it another one, though, in a second.
Okay, this has 9 quest points. You swear an oath to the survivors that you will rescue the captured woodsmen and bring justice to the goblins who attack them. Then you enter Mirkwood Forest to find their trail.
Like I said, this is going to be kind of a tutorial, but also more of just, I wanted to record myself playing a quest for the first time. I'm going to give each hero resource. I got Nori. He says, after I play a dwarf ally from hand, I reduce my threat. So that's why Caleb must be thinking it's okay to start at 30. Gildor says, pay a resource to choose a player, and I can draw a card. And then, of course, Corset Aragorn, after he commits to the quest, I can immediately spend a resource to ready him up. Okay, I'm going to draw a card, and it is Faramir. It's pretty expensive. I am going to put Cram on Aragorn to give him another ready. I don't really want to blast through this. I'd actually like to save up 3 resources and draw Keeley out of my deck and play 2 dwarfs out. So I'm not going to play any of my other cards. All right, so questing. I'm going to just, let's see. I'm not against anything? That's crazy. Oh no, I add Eves of Mirkwood to the staging area. Oh, I was going to say, that's nuts. All right, Eves of Mirkwood is in the staging area. It's a 2-threat location. Forest takes 2 progress. It says, while it's the active location, I can't cancel encounter card effects. Okay, so I'm up against 2 threat. I'll send 1, 2. I'm just going to send 5. I'm going to turtle for a second. I don't think I need to send more than 5. I don't care if I make any progress. Reveal a card. It's another location. It's 3 threat. To travel there, I got to reveal a card. When it leaves play as an explored location, I place 6 progress on the current quest. Wow, that's crazy. It takes 6 to beat it, though. So 2 plus 3 is 5. I sent 5. Nothing happens. I might as well travel. I'm actually going to travel here to the Eaves. So now I can't cancel encounter cards. Hey, you know what? Actually, this might not be bad to travel to. I think I will travel there. So when you travel somewhere, the threat of the active location doesn't contribute to the staging area anymore. So this is, I'm now like here. So it's not like a looming threat. It's a current place. So I don't have to worry about the looming threat. So I have to reveal the top card. Okay, it's an enemy. It's Goblin Town Scavengers. They have 12 engagement cost, so they're going to be coming down. It says, when revealed, discard the top card of each player's deck. Until the end of the phase, increase Goblin Town Scavengers' threat by the total printed cost of all cards discarded this way. Well, that's not bad, because I'm not questing against it, but I could lose something important. So let's see what it is. Yeah, it's Gandalf. He only gets discarded precisely when it sucks. So had this guy been revealed during staging, that would have been 5 threat added. But fortunately, it actually does nothing except I lost one of my Gandalfs. All right, so I have to engage this guy. I compare my threat, which is 30, to the engagement cost, which is 12, and he has to come down. Whether I optionally engage him or whether he comes down naturally, any when engaged effects trigger. He's super wimpy. I think I'll just take him undefended and then kill him. I don't mind taking 1 damage. So I deal him a shadow. I flip over the shadow card. It is a spider with a shadow. Choose and exhaust 1 character you control. Oh, great. If this attack was undefended, also deal that character 2 damage. Well, that was a huge mistake. So I'll choose Aragorn. Yep. Yep. That was a mistake. All right, I'll discard Cram. Ready Aragorn. He'll attack for 3. Kill this guy. That did not go well. All right, I increase my threat by 1. Give everybody a resource. Ready him up. Draw a card. Steward of Gondor. Okay, I am going to want to put that on Aragorn, so I spend 2 resources for the Steward of Gondor. I exhaust the Steward of Gondor and give attached hero 2 resources. It's pretty good. I'm going to put in, make sure you can see that. Yep. I'm going to put in Fili for 3. 1, 2, 3. Nori says when I play a dwarf from my hand, I get to reduce my threat. So I'll drop my threat back down to 30. And then Fili says, when you play Fili from your hand during the planning phase, I get to find Keely and put him in play. There we go. All right, give this a shot. So I don't get to reduce my threat because Keely did not come into play from my hand. There we go. Okay, I still have 2 spirit resources and 1 leadership resource. I can't play anything, so I'm just going to quest. 1, 2, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 against 2. It's a treachery. It says doomed 1, so I raise my threat by 1. Each player must choose either raise your threat by 1 for each questing character. That would be, what did I say? I sent 6, that'd be 3. Or discard a questing character. Okay, so I'd either have to raise my threat by 3 or discard Keely. I could cancel it. I don't know what the other treacheries are. This doesn't seem that bad. Like raising my threat by 3 is not that big of a deal. So I think I'll just do that. So I'm at 34 threat. You know, I put this here. That's not actually right. What you're supposed to do is you flip it over kind of like this. And then you do it. And if it has it when revealed, you kind of take care of it before you move it to the staging area if it was a location or an enemy. But a treachery technically never enters the staging area. I quested for 6 against 2. I make 4 progress. This takes 6 to beat it. All right. I have no enemies. So I'll go up to 35. Token. Draw a card. It is Nath Guide, so when she enters play, I can choose a hero. That hero doesn't exhaust a quest. I think I'm going to plan on making some progress this round. All right. So I could play Faramir and still draw a card. I could play Celebrian Stone. I don't have any spirit allies, which kind of sucks because I'm building up these spirit resources. Celebrian Stone, I could quest for more. I think I'm going to spend a resource from Gildor and draw a card. Ah, Unexpected Courage. Nice. Very nice. Okay. I'm going to put that on Aragorn. So he now has some courage. It costs 2. Very good. And then I think I will play Faramir for 4. Because I was thinking of leaving a resource on him, but now I don't need to. Okay, Faramir, I can exhaust him to add 1 willpower to all of my questing characters. So I'm going to quest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Questing for 8. I'll do it right. It's a treachery when revealed. Each player, see, I can't see it though. Each player must search the encounter deck and discard pile for a goblin enemy and put it in play engaged with him. Then shuffle the encounter deck. This effect cannot be canceled. I think I might find another one of those wimpy dudes. Because their when revealed kind of sucks. Of course, what's the goblin sniper say? He's a goblin orc. I can't optionally engage him if there's other enemies. Oh, the goblin sniper's effect is exactly like it is in the core set. I think I'll take that one out of there. I don't want to get stuck. I don't have any healing. So I don't want a goblin sniper sniping me. So he's engaged with me now. So it was 8 against 2. I make 6 progress. So I go 1, 2. This is 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 4. This is explored. And it says, when it leaves play as an explored location, I place 6 progress on the current quest and it goes into victory display. So it's out of the game. So I place 6 more progress here. I needed 9. I already had 4. I advance. That one's done. All right, here we go. The Goblin Trail leads you deeper into the dark forest of Mirkwood. The enemy has a significant lead, but the sign of their passing is easy to follow. You may yet overtake them if you press on. Okay, this is a 12 quest point stage. When revealed, each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a forest location and adds it to the staging area. Shuffle the encounter deck. This stage cannot be defeated unless at least 1 copy of Goblin Trails in the victory display. Oh, see, I got lucky. I had one come up on its own. So I don't need to find a Goblin Trail. But if you hadn't already cleared a Goblin Trail, then you should find one. Okay, what else do I got? I thought the Forest Gate was, I was confusing it with Enchanted Stream. Enchanted Stream, you can't draw cards. This one's the exact opposite. After you travel the Forest Gate, the first player may draw 2 cards. Okay, so I shuffled that. Okay, now I'm in the travel phase. Well, I'm going to travel to the Forest Gate. Why not? Cards. Draw 2 cards. 2 cards I drew were Feigned Voices and Galadriel. All right, very good. All right, so I do have an attack. This Goblin Sniper is attacking for 2. I'm going to defend with Faramir. The Shadow says, choose and discard 1 attachment from the defending character. If this attack is undefended, discard all attachments you control. Okay, I'm learning. Like I said, I haven't played this yet. Undefended attacks are very dangerous in this quest. That's 2 nasty undefended shadows. So I don't have an attachment on him. He had 2 defense. He had 2 attack. That's no damage. Unexpected Courage will ready Aragorn. Aragorn plus Keeley attack for 4. That's more than enough to kill this guy. He's dead. Okay. End of the round. Everybody readies. So this technically, I'm still in the same round. Then I raise my threat. Okay, then the start of the planning phase. Resource, resource, resource. Draw a card. Sneak attack. All right. I'll exhaust Steward of Gondor. 1, 2. All right, I have a bunch of resources. Galadriel really isn't that great because I've kind of found my attachments I need already. Because I have Cleverin Stone in hand. And hers is an enter play. I can't sneak her in too. Yeah, I got to play her from hand. So let's see. I think I'll play a Nath Guide. Since I have a Feigned Voices, I can pull her back. So Nath Guide costs 2. I'm going to choose Gildor to not exhaust when he quests per her ability. I'm going to spend 1 resource off the Gildor to draw a card. It's a Silverlode Archer. Well, that can just pretty much sit in the back of my hand because I'll never be playing it. Just way overcosted. 3? No, not doing it. Okay, that's it. That's it. So let's quest. I'm up against 2. I need to make 14 total. I don't think it's going to happen. He doesn't exhaust, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I will quest for 10. Wow, another Forest Gate. Amazing. Okay, so that is 4 threat against my 10. That's 6 progress. I'm going to exhaust Faramir and add 1 willpower to everybody. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I quested for 15 against 4. I make 11 progress. 2 go there. Goodbye. And that means 9 go on here. 3. There goes 6, 7, 8, 9. I will travel here. Why not? And draw 2 cards. I got Dwarven Tomb, which lets me pull back a spirit event. Card, sorry, spirit card. And then Hasty Stroke, which lets me cancel a shadow. So undefended attacks are no longer as dangerous because I can cancel a shadow. Okay, raise my threat. I'm at 37. Resource, resource, resource. Draw a card. It's another sneak attack. Exhaust. Resource, resource. All right, well, I might as well play Calibrian Stone. It's restricted. He gets +2 willpower. And the spirit resource icon, that costs 2. What else can I play? I could play Orphan. I really don't need to. I could play Gladriel. I really don't need to. I'm just going to draw a card. Okay, this is Ever Vigilant, Choose and Ready an Ally. So that's great with Faramir because you can use his ability, boost everyone's willpower, then play this, ready him, and boost everybody a second time. So I don't think I'll need to do that, but I can. Okay, Aragorn is questing for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 11. I reveal a spider. It says after it engages me, it does something. So it's 2 threats. So I'm up against 4. 11 against 4 is 7. So 2 go there. 5 go there. I only needed 3. So I clear that. I needed to have a Goblin Trail in the victory display. I did. Okay, final quest stage. When revealed, the first player adds a set-aside Goblin troop to the staging area. Each other player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a Goblin enemy and adds it. Okay? The Goblins are aware of your pursuit and form a rear guard to confront you, while the others retreat to their secret hideaway. You must defeat this troop before you continue your chase. Okay, this stage cannot be defeated while Goblin troop is in play. When this stage is defeated, the heroes discover the trail of the Goblin's secret lair, and the players win. So I gotta defeat the Goblin troop, and I gotta make 6 progress. Goblin troop, it's a 35 engagement cost. I'm at 37, so that's coming down. And so is this guy. It's the layout of the card is screwing me up. He has 6 hit points. He's attacking for 5. He has 3 defense. Nasty enemy. It can't have attachments. While it's engaged with me, each other Goblin enemy gets +1 attack and defense. Okay. Well, I might as well travel here. Well, no, because while it's the active location, I can't cancel anything. I don't think I'll travel there. These are both coming down. That's not great. So you deal shadow cards to the enemy with the highest engagement cost first. When this guy engages me, I exhaust a character I control. Not great. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm going to do Unexpected Courage and ready Aragorn. So Alright, I'm going to play Feigned Voices. Return a Sylvan ally you control to your hand to choose an enemy engaged with the player. That enemy cannot attack that player this phase. So I'm going to return Nath Guide to my hand, and since he is not immune, I can cancel that attack, basically. So that attack does not happen. There was no shadow. He's attacking for 3. Faramir will live because I can cancel the shadow effect if there is one. So 3 against his 2 defense. There is no shadow effect. He takes 1 damage. Okay, now Aragorn is ready. He's attacking for 3. I want to kill one of these things. This guy takes 4 to kill. This guy takes 9. Okay, I need to muster up 4 attack. So what I'm going to do is play Ever Vigilant. Ready, let's do Keely, because his name looks like kill. So Aragorn, who readied with Unexpected Courage, plus Keely. That's 4 attack. That's enough to kill this thing. He's not boosted because he's not a goblin. This guy boosts goblins. And I'm still engaged with this guy. All right. Yeah, so end of the round. Everything ready. There we go. And then resource. I would really like Arwen. Raise my threat. Actually, the card I just got isn't that bad. It's a card I've never played before. I'm going to play it. The Blue Mountain Trader. This is definitely a card that his effect only does something if you're in a multiplayer game. Spend 2, reduce my threat. So I'm back down to 37. I'll exhaust Steward. Let's just assume I exhaust that. Get 2 resources. I'm going to spend 1. Ooh, Gimli. That's great. He's a 2 attack ally. I'm going to need that. So he costs 4. All right. That's actually pretty good. So my strategy right now, I don't care about making progress. I just want to kill this goblin troop. So in order to kill him, I'm going to need 9 attack. So Aragorn is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's say 8, 9. Okay. So I can still quest with Aragorn. I was kind of planning on playing Nath Guide, but that's okay. So I'll quest with Aragorn for 4. And then, what did I say? 5, 6, 7, 8. That's way more than I need to. I'm going to leave this guy up. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Reveal an enemy. Shoot! I could have quested with Gimli. He says after an enemy is revealed, ready Gimli. Okay, this is the when revealed, discard the top card of my deck, and I'm going to add a bunch of threat. I'd really rather not do that. So I'm going to play a Test of Will for 1 spirit resource to cancel that effect. So I sent 7. I'm up against 3. I make 4 progress. All right, he engages me. I got 2 attacks. So Blue Mountain Trader is going to defend against this guy. No shadow. He's dead. This guy's boosted. He's actually attacking for 2. But I'm still going to take an undefended because I can cancel any shadows. So, and there is a shadow. Deal 1 damage to an exhausted character you control. Okay, that's not terrible. Because Feely's exhausted, so he can take the damage. The undefended damage has to go on a hero. So I'll go on Nori. Okay, now we attack back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's enough to kill this guy. Okay, now all I have to do is make 2 progress to win. And I don't have a way, I don't have any resources. I have no way to kill that other guy. So everything readies. End of the round here. go back up to 38. I draw a card. It's another Nath Guide. So as long as I make enough progress, I win. Oh, I forgot to do resources. 1, 2, 3. He gets 2 more for Steward. Yeah, okay, so Nath Guide will come in. I'll choose Gildor to not exhaust. I could put in... I'm going to... I'll draw a card. It's choose and ready an ally, so I am definitely questing for a ton. Alright, so we will go into the quest phase. And just to kind of show off some cards, so I'll do sneak attack for 1. And I'm going to sneak in Galadriel. Her ability does not trigger. But I get her 3 willpower. Alright, so I'm going to quest for a lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's not exhausting. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's fine. I'll keep Aragorn up, even though I don't need to. All right, so 12 against Goblin Trail. Okay, so that is 5. I think I said 12, so I make 7 progress. I only needed to make 2. I could have boosted it with Faramir if I needed to. And that's a victory. So that is how I win the game there. Yep. So that is a win. All right, so that is the introductory scenario from the Lord of the Rings, the card game starter set that came in the collector's edition. Very easy quest, to be honest. It's incredibly easy. But you do get to, try out the deck that Caleb built. Pretty fun deck. And I'm going to take the lore tactics deck up against the harder quest. So we'll see. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.